We are from the show floor with Darlington Snacks, and we have Jeff, the Business Development Manager. Hi, Jeff. How are you?
Well, thank you, first off. And I really do want to, before we get started, thank the hardworking people with the SNA and the frontline troops that are making sure all our students get good, nutritious food during this very strange time we're operating in. And I also want to give a shout out to our Joplin crew who's kept us in production through this whole strange time. They've done a fantastic job. We're producing all our SKUs. We're producing them within normal lead times. We're honoring all pricing and programs. There's been, if it was in effect in January, it's in effect now. So we're pretty happy with how things are going. I've been with Darlington for about 5 years. Selling snacks during a pandemic's not the worst position to be in, but we're doing okay.
So how long has Darlington been around?
We're a family-owned bakery that's been around for close to 40 years now. Our primary production facilities in Joplin, Missouri. Headquarters are in Indianapolis, Indiana. But we cater mainly to the healthcare market channels.
That sounds great. So tell us about what you guys are known for. Like, you guys do a lot of prepackaged foods, obviously.
Yeah, everything we do is individually wrapped, prepackaged, shelf-stable, all ambient temperature storage. So in today's no-contact world, our product line's been matching up pretty nicely.
And did you guys just rebrand? Because this packaging looks fairly new.
Yeah, our marketing team's pretty wonderful. They're continually updating our packaging, and we're continually, monitoring our product to make sure we've got on-trend flavors and profiles.
That sounds great. So talk to us about shelf stability.
Well, our product's got a variety of different shelf lives from 90 days, our shortest shelf life, up to a full year on some of our crispy products. So that does work out well, especially, where we're sending snacks home, where we're doing a lot of to-go meals. It works very well for our customers.
Now, Jeff, I see you have some goodies over there. We have some goodies here. Walk us through these.
I can show these to you. This is kind of this is where it all started. This is the Appleways bar. We started with this product probably about 2011. When all the rules and regulations changed, and all the directors out there that were around back then will know what I'm talking about, when people like me would come sit in their office and say, we meet the regs, we're 51% whole grains, we've got the lower fat, we've got the lower sodium, and a lot of them would forget to say, and oh, by the way, the kids will actually like it. We were fortunate. This was our first item, and it's still our number one selling flavor of a bar.
Is it okay if I open this up and give it a taste?
Oh, absolutely. You're going to get that nice apple flavor. It's a nice soft bite. Little bit of sweetness that the kids really enjoy. They are available in 1 or a 2-grain option. 1 grain tends to be popular because obviously kids like variety. They'd rather have a couple of single grain options. But we've also found that given the current situation where you're packing out meals and sometimes packing that variety just adds steps, the 2-grain options have become much more popular since March just because it's easier.
And there's only one thing you have to put in a bag.
Yeah, absolutely. And I should kind of tell you, as a lead-in, our product is all produced in a nut-free facility. No tree nuts, no peanuts in any of our product. So that solves the problem right off the bat for our customers.
So I know you have a blueberry flavored product I hear is pretty popular as well.
Yeah, we've actually got a couple of blueberry options. The blueberry lemon bite's by far my favorite. It's by my way of thinking, it's a pretty sophisticated flavor. It's got the blueberry, the upfront sweetness, the fruitiness, and you just get that hint of acid on the back of the bite, that lemon flavor. I really like it, and kids like that upfront flavor, and I think it's got kind of an adult finish, if that makes sense.
It's nice and crunchy too.
Yeah, and it's our marketing department was working overtime that day. It's shaped like apple with a bite out of it.
I like this, Jeff. I like the packaging. I like that you're telling us that it has whole grains because not only are we trying to feed these students, but we also want to educate them on how to eat. And this is very important. So I love this. All natural flavors, no preservatives. These are things that they should be looking for when they eventually become the people who are purchasing items in the future.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're right. When you get right down to it, school lunch is really what we are. We're a source for good nutrition, but we're also 180 days a year of chances to model good behavior. And we really want to support that with our product line. We do have other options in that line. The granola bite, where you're trying to get a grain in with a yogurt or trying to get grain on with a pudding that you're serving for dessert, the crunchy granola bite is an excellent option. We've got a cocoa flavor. I like to say it's more of a European flavor chocolate. It's not an excessively sweet chocolate. It's just got a nice cocoa bite to it, not that kind of overpowering sweetness that we may be used to. And then cinnamon is just universally appealing. Very popular
Kids
choice.
love cinnamon.
Yeah. Every parent in the world seems to have had a box of, vanilla wafers on their shelf when they're raising their kids. We took it and made it whole grain and nut free. So this is, a great option for the students. It's just a treat for them. A couple of cookies, whole grain chocolate chip cookie. And again, that's something the students have acclimated themselves to the whole grain. It's just a great option for them. And I'm a chocolate chip guy, but I'll tell you, this oatmeal raisin cookie is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So is a chocolate chip cookie. I'm eating one right now. Wow.
In the bars, in addition to the apple and strawberry, again, we have a chocolate chip. I don't know why, but at the SNA shows, when we're actually live and willing to react and able to react with people face to face, chocolate chip seems to disappear first. I don't know, how that happens, but it does work that way. We have a strawberry. Again, and strawberry actually competes with apple for 1 and 2 in position. Our newest flavor is the blueberry, and then we've introduced a vanilla celebration based kind of on the birthday cake flavor profile. And that's rapidly becoming my favorite in the bars. So also, again, available in 1 or 2 grain options. We have some savory flavors, and I should tell you that when we started with the Appleways bar, in order to meet the fat and oil requirements, we used applesauce as a moisturizer, for moisture, to offset some of the oils. And so in the Appleways line, everything we produce contains some apple. We stuck with the applesauce theme. It's maybe apple fiber, applesauce, apple juice concentrate. There's a little apple in every bite of Appleways. Even our bean and veggie, our cheddar cracker, our sweet potato cracker, they all do have some apple component to them. So we like to say a little apple in every bite.
That's a great tagline.
Yeah, it is.
For our savory offerings, the bean and veggie it's got 5 dehydrated dried vegetables in it, along with a little buttermilk powder. That's functionally the ingredients for ranch. It doesn't have a strong ranch flavor. I like to say it's got a little bit of a ranch vibe. And let's face it, kids would take baths in ranch dressing if we'd let them.
They sure will.
I know my son would for sure.
And if you're a school district that's having difficulty maybe getting your kids to try hummus, this is a phenomenal platform to launch hummus on.
Talk to us about Crave and Rave. What's that all about?
This is a line separate from the Appleways line. These are what I'd call little flavor blasted oyster crackers. As we've moved to a low sodium world, as we've done low sodium soups and low sodium salad dressings, the flavoring on these is actually on the outside of the cracker, so it brings a little bit of burst of flavor to the party.
Heavenly Ranch. I like this, Heavenly Ranch.
Well, again, ranch dressing is anything ranch is going to be popular. It works as a crouton replacement for a chef's salad, works on a soup, as an oyster cracker replacement. The nacho cheese works well with, on chili day, serve this instead of serving, 4 packets of saltines. It just brings something different to the party.
And folks, I'm sure the packaging is much easier to open when you're not holding a microphone, but I need to get into these.
We also have a holiday cookie that's available. It meets the grain requirements. They are available for all the major holidays, and it is a special order item. It has to be pre-ordered, but if you see your distributor rep, we can help you out with that. And under our Darlington line, we do offer a breakfast square. This is an item that's a little bit fun. Particularly at the older age groups where they maybe don't want to be eating a snack that's viewed as, more appropriate for the grade school, or if you're doing a lot of teacher feeding, a lot of catering out of your operation, if you're looking for what I would consider more of an adult profile snack, this is great for the coffee breaks.
How do you guys separate yourselves from the competition? Anything in particular that you guys want to focus on, or that you guys do focus on?
Well, yeah, first and foremost is we are a completely nut-free facility. No tree nuts, no peanuts allowed in the plant. I mean, we don't even allow a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in our break room. So we take it pretty seriously. We are family-owned. And again, we've got the no-contact options, the individually wrapped, the shelf-stable, we're affordable, we're available. We don't have a retail division. We support food service. We support our K-12 customers. So where a lot of manufacturers have redirected production to support their retail demands, which is obviously important, we're a food service company. So we're here to support the people that are hopefully watching this presentation.
And as one of those people, we say thank you to you folks, because having product availability right now is so important, and being able to trust and understand that that's what you're putting on your order is actually going to show up at your door. So we say thank you to you guys for that, for sure.
Absolutely, and I say thank you to our team in Joplin for that, because we are producing all SKUs. We're producing them within normal lead times, and having product is one thing, but having a product that kids like is really the bottom line, and we're pretty fortunate that kids like our product.
I mean, what's not to like? You guys are hitting all of these amazing flavor profiles, and you haven't talked about the animal crackers, but these are great.
The animal crackers are actually, these are a little different. Thank you. I missed those. Animal crackers in and of themselves are kind of a commodity in our world, and we took it up a notch. We added berry flavoring. We kind of, jazzed up the packaging a little bit, made them a little bigger so they're easier for the kids with the dexterity, the little kids. And we took them out of that commodity realm and made them something special.
Oh, Amanda's getting ready to dive in.
Well, he said they're larger and they have berries. I have to open it.
Yeah. And you will get that really nice upfront berry flavoring.
She tried to throw animal cracker in my mouth and I missed.
But
I'm not good at this. I could,
berry.
it touched my tongue and it tasted good. And it fell out.
Well, Jeff, this has been great information about a wonderful product line. Thank you so much from Darlington Snacks. And they can reach out to their local broker for information. Or, Jeff, should they just call you?
They can go to our website. They can find all my contact information on there at Darlington Snacks, and that is plural, snacks.com. They can reach out to me. They can send a general email to our marketing team, and they'll get it to the proper BDM. There's a lot of me throughout the nation that are here to take care of our customers. One thing I do want to throw out there, our owner has a saying that if a picture's worth 1,000 words, a sample's worth 1,000 pictures. Please contact us. We'll get you some samples. We know you're missing picking up samples at the show, and we want to bring that little bit of show back to you if we can.
Well, we have plenty of samples to tide us over, so thank you so much for sending these. Thank you all for watching from the show floor with Darlington Snacks.